Hello, everyone. Okay, I want to start with a quick question. How many of you have played a video game this week? On your phone, a console, or a computer? Good. And when you play, maybe with friends online, do you ever hear words that sound like a secret language? Words like grind, loot, or nerf. Maybe you read a review that talks about the PvE meta or a toxic player. If you've ever wondered what these words really mean, you're in the right place. Today's lesson isn't about how to play games better. It's about understanding the language of gaming. This is the vocabulary used by millions of players, game developers, and journalists around the world. Whether you want to understand an English gaming tutorial, chat with teammates from other countries, or just read the latest news about your favorite game, these words are your key. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to talk about games more clearly and confidently in English. We are the English Effect, and this is Game On, understanding the language of gaming. So, are you ready to level up your vocabulary? Let's press start. Our first word is to grind, meaning to do a repetitive task in a game for a long time to earn experience, points, or items. Example, I need to grind for 2 hours to reach the next level. Next, a pair of words, nerf and buff, meaning a nerf is when game developers make something, like a weapon or character, weaker. A buff is when they make it stronger. Example, they nerfed my favorite sword in the update, but they buffed the magic spells. Word number 3, quest or mission, meaning a specific task or objective given to the player within the game's story. Example, our next quest is to find the hidden treasure in the forest. Word 4, loot, meaning valuable items like weapons, armor, or money that you find or earn in the game. Example, defeat the dragon to get rare loot. It can also be used as a verb, like let's loot the chest. Before we continue, here is a quick grammar tip about the word loot. The mistake many learners make is when they see many items and want to say, I found many loots, or a loot. The rule is, loot is generally treated as an uncountable noun, like money or information. You have some loot, good loot, a lot of loot. You cannot have 3 loots. The correct usage is, we got amazing loot from the boss, or there is so much loot in this room. Awesome. Let's continue with the vocabulary. Word 5, respawn, meaning to come back to life in the game after your character dies. The place where you reappear is called the spawn point. Example, don't worry if you die, you'll respawn in 10 seconds. Right, let's continue. Word 6, PvP and PvE, meaning PvP, or player versus player, means competing against other real people. PvE, or player versus environment, means playing against the game's AI, or computer-controlled enemies. Example, I prefer PvE co-op missions, but my brother loves competitive PvP modes. Word 7, skill tree, meaning a visual menu, often like a map of branches, where you choose new abilities or upgrades for your character as they level up. Example, I'm putting my points into the stealth skill tree to become a better assassin. Let's pause for grammar tip number 2. Don't confuse play versus do versus go. The rule is, in English, we play video games, sports, and musical instruments. We do activities like homework or exercises. We go for activities that end in ing, like go swimming. In a gaming context, learners might incorrectly say, I do gaming or I make gaming. The correct usage is, I play Fortnite every evening, or let's play a co-op game, or she plays on a PC. Word 8 is meta, meaning short for metagame. It means the most effective tactics and strategies currently popular and successful in a game. It's often called the game about the game. Example, using that character is really strong in the current meta. Word 9, co-op, meaning short for cooperative, a game or mode where players work together as a team to achieve a common goal. Example, this game has a great 4-player co-op campaign. Word 10, toxic, meaning used to describe very negative, rude, or unsportsmanlike behavior from other players in an online game. Example, the chat was so toxic after we lost the match. Now, these vocabulary words can be grouped into different categories. For example, grind, loot, and respawn can be classified as game actions. Nerf, buff, and meta are game design or updates. PvP, PvE, and co-op are game modes in playstyles. Quest, mission, and skill tree are in-game features. And toxic stands alone under community and behavior. Now for a bonus pronunciation tip about abbreviations like PvP and co-op. The challenge is knowing how to say these shortened words. Here's the tip. PvP and PvE are almost always said as the individual letters, PvP and PvE. Co-op is pronounced as a single word with the stress on the first syllable. Co-op. It sounds like cooperate. Do not say each letter, C-O-O-P. And meta is pronounced meta, not meta. All right, team, great work today. Let's do a quick loot check on the words we grounded through. We talked about doing a repetitive task or the grind. We learned that developers can nerf or buff items. Your main task in a game is a quest or mission, and the rewards you get are called loot. When you die, you respawn. We covered playing against others, PvP, or the game's world, PvE, and choosing upgrades on a skill tree. We discussed the most popular strategies, or the meta, playing together in co-op, and dealing with negative, toxic behavior. You are now equipped with the vocabulary to understand and join the global gaming conversation. If this lesson helped you level up your English, do us a huge favor. Hit the like button, share it with a fellow gamer who's learning English, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more lessons that turn your hobbies into learning power. Thanks for playing. See you in the next one.